Good morning, everyone. This is Vani speaking, and I'm part of Group 3. The topic we have chosen is a typical scenario project manager faces daily or weekly. Group, group 3 has four team members in it: Shivani, myself, Frederick, and Ashish. A project manager has many scenarios he faces each and every day in his life, out of which we have listed down nine major scenarios he will face each and every day. And we have also decided that every scenario he faces has a common point to it, which is communication. So now let's see all the scenarios, and Shivani will be taking care of the first two scenarios.
Thank you, Vani. The first scenario that we come up with is motivation. So, when team members are inspired and motivated, works get done. And as a result, it is a project manager's obligation to motivate team members by organizing various entertaining events inside the team. By instilling trust in the team and demonstrating that they are willing to communicate their difficulties with one another. The project manager should make sure that he's always complimenting and motivating the teammates. This is his responsibility as he is the one who is answerable to stakeholders. Now moving on to the meeting deadlines scenario. It is another important obligation that they have is to ensure that the task is completed on time. And how does he ensure of that? By making sure that the information the team require is always available. And also maintaining a healthy work atmosphere is also important. Within the team, communication should be clear and effective. It can also be done by keeping the progress track of each members. That is, it is one of the biggest responsibility of project manager. Now I'm going to hand over to Vani, who will be discussing other scenarios with us.
Thank you, Shivani. So now moving on to documentation, there is no doubt that documentation is a crucial part of project management. It fulfills two most important parts of a project management system, which is to ensure that project requirements are fulfilled and to establish traceability with respect to what has been done, who has done it, and when was it done. Documentation lays ground for quality, history, and traceability for the entire project and individually as well. It is its importance comes into existence when there is a change in team members or a new resource is added to the team. Documentation should be in such a way that any new addition to team should be able to read and understand the project. Project managers excel at making templates for the documentation that are easy to read. They reuse successful project plans, business cases, requirement sheets, and project status reports to help them focus on their core competency of managing the project rather than balancing the unmanageable paperwork. Documentation is the best and sometimes the only way you can keep a record of work done, the strategies used, the changes that occurred, and all the little specifics an average human mind is capable of forgetting. Knowing the history of the project is essential for the current plan of action as well as how you proceed in the future. And all the documentation that a project manager gets done is only possible by collaborating and communicating with each and every person involved in the project. Now, moving on to gathering information. Project information management is a series of activities for gathering, analyzing, tracking, and utilizing data on projects. These activities are also called steps that are consistently taken to provide project participants and stakeholders with all necessary information on their project. When managing project information, managers need to do almost an interruptible task of gathering and distributing information on the activities and processes. This task turns around collecting project data that describes status, assignments, and performance. When you know current status of assignments and current level of team performance, you can make efficient decisions and solve ongoing problems. Besides, effective information gathering paves the way for future steps of project data management. There are few approaches to how a project manager gathers information, and the most important are the meetings. The meeting he has with the team and with the stakeholders. The first and foremost method of gathering and managing project information refers to organizing team meetings. By conducting consistent weekly internal meetings with a project team, it is likely that We share the current project status with the team and keep them aware of the short-term changes in schedules and project budget, but also to receive up-to-date progress information on individual assignments of each team member. Because during the team meeting, all team members will gain necessary information on project and will be aware of current project status. By conducting weekly formal status meeting with the stakeholders, we can provide them with necessary information as well as receive useful project information. At the end of such meetings, a project information document is to be produced to record disseminated and gathered data as well as up to date the status report and review all the changes accepted for verification. Again, all of this has a common point, which is communication. Whereas when a project manager is a part of when he's gathering the information, he has to research, discuss with each and every member who is involved. Now moving on, Frederick will take care of the next three scenarios a project manager faces in everyday life.
Thank you, Vani.
As a project manager, project coordination is a key responsibility that is critical for the project's success. It is a, it's it is a day-to-day management of of tasks within the project. It, um, it, it involves the project manager communicating by leading and directing the team. The purpose of coordinating a project is to streamline the workflow of tasks and operations. Project managers are involved in it. Project managers are involved in the following tasks. They develop a clear and straightforward plan and share this with their project teams. They brief each of the team members about their roles, responsibilities, and their deadlines. They ensure to inform the team about the tools, the resources, and services that will be used during the project, the benefits. It helps to promote a more productive workflow where the leaders and the team can stay on schedule and within their budget. It also helps to promote a better quality output. It helps to identify risk areas regarding workload that can impact the project. Moving on to the identification of risks. Projects will always be faced with risks. This is a fact. Even the most carefully planned out projects can run into unexpected challenges. Risk management is a process applied by project managers to manage these uncertain conditions and minimize any negative impacts that they can have on the project. This is a critical task for project managers. Project managers are involved in the following tasks. They identify potential problems that could cause trouble for the project and ensure to inform the team members and the stakeholders. They and the team analyze and assess each of the risks identified. They develop risk mitigation plans to reduce the impacts of such events. The project managers are also responsible for assigning the tasks of handling each risk to certain team members. The benefits: it can this can this this can this can help to minimize costs and save money. It also It also enables the team to be proactive and take steps to mitigate possible harm before they arise. It improves efficiency. It also helps to improve team morale and expectation of success. Moving on to a stakeholder satisfaction. Realistically speaking, a project cannot be said to be a success if the customers or the customers or stakeholders are not happy or satisfied with the end product of the project. Another key role of every project manager is to maintain effective communication with their stakeholders and engage them in the project as much as possible. Project managers are involved in the following tasks. They have honest and direct discussions with the stakeholders where they can determine what their needs are and what they expect from the project. They are transparent with stakeholders as they ensure to update and keep them fully informed. The benefits, with the needs and the expectations clearly stated, this helps to improve the chances of a project success. When stakeholders are happy, they are more inclined to offer their assistance. For example, providing extra funds or providing expertise on a subject matter. Next up, we have Ashish, who will continue with the other scenarios that project managers are faced with on a normal basis.
Thank you, Frederick. Now let us look at the meetings a project manager takes part in. As we all know, a project manager has to daily attend several meetings because communication plays a major role in any project. There are majorly 5 types of meeting a project manager will take part in. The first one is project kickoff meeting. This meeting is conducted at the very start of the project, and it is suggested to be timely, which means conduct a meeting promptly as soon as you get the project. Make time for team introduction. It is equally important to get to know each and every team member before you start working with them. Sharing basic information like name, title, and experience in the meeting can help. Share the important details about the project. For instance, due date, budget, and the team vision. Explain the main objective of the project. Give details on each step of the project. Second, project status meeting. In this type of meeting, the status of the overall meeting or overall project is reviewed. Firstly, the project schedule status is reviewed. Reviewing the project schedule can help the team to identify the delays or the opportunities to complete the work before time. Second, project scope status. Discuss work completed, prioritize key project milestones. Project budget status. The project team should be well informed about how much has been spent in comparison to what was decided or what was agreed upon. Issues and risks. Identify issues and risks, raise questions and problems. Team member updates. This allows the team members to share suggestions and comment on to part which is not yet covered. Third, stakeholder meetings. It is important to fulfill the requirements of the stakeholders, inform the key stakeholders, talk about the updates, listen to the feedback. Fourth, change control meetings. Provide an agenda and discuss the changes. Discuss the change request. For instance, if there is any change, then try to identify the impact of that change in the project. Make a change recommendation. Get an approval, comment, or a denial from the project sponsor. Explain the change request and the impacts. Last, for end project managers. and project meetings. This meeting should be performed at the end of the project, wherein the reviewing will be done. Share the activities that added value to the project, and note down all the lesson learned. Now moving on to the resource management. Managing resources is a very important task for a project manager. A project manager is responsible for managing all the resources, and successful management is making the most of the available resources. Resources include equipment, for example, computers, space, like for example, office, and people, for instance, employees and stakeholders. First, resource planning. By making a resource plan, you will get to know about the resources required to accomplish the project. Second is resource allocation. Allocating the right resources at the right place will add value to your project. Third is resource scheduling. The resources are then scheduled according to the project's timeline. This includes resource availability and assigning people to the projects. The last is measuring and reporting. You can measure the utilization of the resources. This will help you to comprehend the efficacy of each resource. Now let's move on to the conclusion part. In every workday circumstance that a project manager faces, communication is critical. As we all know, without a good communication skills, a project manager would find it difficult to discuss and share the ideas and the objectives of the project. It doesn't matter if you are gathering data or holding a team meeting, everything requires collaboration and communication with others. As we all know that without communication and without collaborating, a project manager cannot do anything on his own. Stakeholders, team members, and clients will always be at the center of a project's manager's work. A project manager should always collaborate with each team member, especially with the stakeholders, clients, and with the team members to discuss the change or addition in the requirements. Thank you so much. Now we are open to any questions.